Lufthansa has to cancel hundreds of flights for the summer. Swiss passengers can now check in without luggage at the airport in Zurich. How does it work? Good news from Berlin Airport. Strike in Paris, and they had some cancellations as well today. And we do have a promotion which is unfortunately targeted World of Hyatt. My name is Lars. I'm here to bring you more miles, more points, more status. And always do not forget to sign up for this channel. Subscribe, yes, to get your daily dose of miles, points, status and aviation news. Very important. So subscribe, hit the bell that you get notifications, comment and leave us a like. Regular tables as well, mentioning when you are in Munich, Berlin or Hamburg next weekend, let me know. We can meet. On Saturday we do have Munich, on Sunday we have Berlin, and on Monday we do have Hamburg. Looking forward to see you. All dates are in the show notes and the WhatsApp group where we can communicate to get you more information for the event. Lufthansa had to cancel hundreds of flights for this summer. So EasyJet did cancel 200 flights, Swiss did cancel flights, Brussels did cancel flights, SAS is cancelling flights, every airline is basically in Europe cancelling flights. And now Lufthansa cancelled the flights together with Eurowings. The reason for that, staff shortage, hooray. Even not only in the cabin they have staff shortage, of course they have on the ground staff shortages at check-in. And for the holiday months, July, they cancelled alone with Lufthansa, within Lufthansa Group, 900 flights within Germany and Europe's hubs, Frankfurt and Munich. They're just taken out of the system. And the summer planning is kind of a nightmare, especially when it comes to weekends, Fridays, Saturdays and Sundays. So they reduced the capacity approximately by 5%. The reason is staff. It's just staff shortage. And yeah, they went during the pandemic to other jobs. Interestingly, and that is something what I told you yesterday or the day before when we talked about Swiss, when they had Lufthansa staff helping them for up to 9 months. Hey, Lufthansa needs the stuff themselves. I don't know why they're giving them away for Swiss, but maybe the situation at Swiss is even more and more worse. Can you say more worse? It's more worse than in the Lufthansa Group themselves. If you are a passenger and if you are affected by the cancellations or the flight changes, they will inform you immediately and will give you other options to fly. Better to have it in advance, to know that you can access it immediately and change flights. Maybe you have availabilities, but it's always not nice because you planned everything around that. What should we say? Get early to the airport, take your luggage with you. Be aware that even at the security there are shortages as well, so you can have longer waiting times. That keep in mind. And the head of the German ADV, that is the ADV or ADV, like the German would say, is the airport union, and they just said that they are waiting for the shortages and they know that will be in summer a problem. Swiss, other topic and something which is more fun for us as passengers is that Swiss passengers can now travel without their bags to Zurich Airport. Yes, you can use a service. The service is called Airporters. Air like Airporters with the apostrophe S. And they have a smart baggage management solution which ensures you a convenient commute. And they are the handling provider partnered up with Swiss International Airlines and Zurich Airport. And of course, it's with the Swiss service provider Swissport. How does it work? It's a UK-based company. They have smart baggage solutions. They take the offering in collaboration, of course, and then you call them, make an appointment, and up to 28 hours before the departure, they pick up the luggage. Then you can get your luggage directly labeled through to your final destination, and that is the part which I like most. Why? Number one is actually it's not 28, it's 23 hours before you can get the luggage picked up. You get somebody who is vetted for, he's checking your passports, and he will hand you out the boarding passes. So both, if two are traveling or three are traveling, they have to have the passports available and have to be physically there. Then the luggage is transported to the airport. You get always SMS messages, emails, however you like it, digitally. The baggage tags are sent it to you, so you have them. If you are a Lufthansa customer, you know it because you get the baggage tags as well when you check in to your inbox. Now the part comes, you have to, when you go to the airport, you don't have to take care of them anymore. You just go through security, you have your boarding passes, go to your flight, in the lounge. In the best case, you go to the lounge. And after you went to the lounge, go to the flight, come to your final destination, go to immigration and rush through. You don't have to go to the carousel because they bring it to your final destination. And Swiss National Railway operator SBB also sees the benefit in this and will be marketing the product and supporting attractive pricing for consumers, which ranges from 39 Swiss francs, which is approximately $39 for 2 bags in Zurich, or up to 69, which is $69. So it's a service which I really like, and it's an opportunity to bring people from flying within Germany or within short distances just using the train, because you don't have the hassle to schlep your own luggage. You don't have the hassle to go upstairs, for example, in Frankfurt, queue up there and go and drop it at the check-in, blah. And so all this is not of your concern. You just come to your final destination and your luggage is already waiting there. Maybe that is the future. You heard the pricing, so it's kind of competitive. I think for the time that you do not lose, it is worth it. If it's too expensive for you, let me know just what you think about it. I'm looking forward to your comments, and I'm happy to discuss it with you. Berlin Airport. Berlin Airport was one of the few airports last weekend which didn't have any troubles with queues, with security lines which were out of the terminal. So that is, in my opinion, a good news. And Norse is flying from Berlin into the US. Yesterday somebody told me that it's not as cheap as it sounds in the first moment, but still they have now an option to fly directly from Berlin to the US, to New York, or to Los Angeles. Then, like I said, Ryanair is fighting Berlin Airport. Why? Because they say that the fees are too high. EasyJet is reducing the aircrafts which they have stationed in Berlin. But now a letter from Massenbach, that is the head of the airport, said, it's running much better than we have expected it. And in this year already 7.2 million passengers were counted, which is a lot. And she says, summer will be vivid. And that is something which I like as well, because if we have a vivid summer, the expectations they had for 2022 are maybe exceeded. Unfortunately, the airport is still not in the black figures, how you say in German, in den schwarzen Zahlen. They are still in the red figures, making loss. And the government gave them 146.5 million euros to have the business secured. This is part of the 1.7 billion euro package that the Brandenburg state is giving in easing the pain from COVID. I hope that it works well, and the Green Party says that, they it says, and that is interesting that the Green Party, someone is in favor of an airport. He says the alternatives we would have been much worse, and he is very much convinced that the airport has a future because it can finance itself. What is your opinion about Berlin? Did you survive this difficult word? Did you survive the Berlin airport? How did you like it? Did you have any troubles? Yesterday I got feedback that there are already the doors when you go to the baggage check, which keep you from going backwards, are already broken. Toilets were not working. That the other belts were not working, so a lot of trouble there construction-wise, but if the rest is working, we hope that this will be fixed soon as well. Passengers from Paris Charles de Gaulle from France had today a surprise because there was a strike on Thursday, and because of that there were flights cancelled and delays. A quarter of all flights between 7 and 2 p.m. were cancelled, and that are 100 flights approximately. The corporate communications people said that, of course, it was not nice and not expected, because people on strike, they were demonstrating in front of the doors, so it was more difficult to get inside. And they just said online on Facebook and Twitter that you have to be early enough there. They recommend 3 hours. Even at the airport in Orly, there were problems as well. A lot of, not a lot of unions, but a couple of unions did ask for a strike. Why are they striking? They want to have more money, 300 euros. And Laurent Deyon, I don't know how the French says, he's the head of the union CGT, says that a lot of airport employees have financial problems because of the inflation we now have due to the high prices, food, and of course fuel and other stuff we have. They say that the strike can go on even after Thursday, so be aware that when you go to Paris that you can have some special arrangements needed because the flights are delayed or even cancelled. Last topic for more miles, more points, more status is the world of Hyatt. They have a promotion which is going on for EMEA. EMEA stands for Europe, Middle East and Africa. That promotion is unfortunately targeted, and this targeted promotion is different for other people. So you know from Marriott, for example, that they are different. And we have one of our clients actually who got an offer who is targeted, which you have to register for until August 31st. You get 2,500 worth of Hyatt points if you have for every second stay. So that is for every second qualifying nights or stay, whatever it is. But nights is of course better because stays can be longer than one night. The offer itself, how do you get it? Interesting question. I didn't get it myself. I didn't get other offers because I sleep too much with Hyatt, so they don't have to convince me or keep the carrot in front of my face that I go and get the points bonus. So I'm still sleeping there without any points bonus. I did sleep there nearly 30 nights this year. My recommendation at this point is sleep less and you get the points or promotions. But on the other side, maybe you have problems with requalification for the Globalist 60 nights. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching Frequent Traveler TV Takeoff today's episode. I'm looking forward to your comments. Let us subscribe here. Please do not forget to use the bell that you get a notification, and a like. Like, comment, bell, and subscribe. 4 things. Simple. If you are in the region, regular table. You see the dates in the show notes. Thank you, and see you tomorrow for your daily dose.